It's day 124. We are still at Disney, but today we are at the Animal Kingdom Lodge instead of the Riviera Lodge. This way to the fitness center. As you can see, I've got some beautiful scenery. I don't know if you can really see it all that well, but you can probably hear the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I'm just hoping, my only hope is that it's a little bit more furnished than the Riviera Resort. I love the Riviera with all my heart, don't get me wrong, but the fitness center was pretty dookie, let's be honest. Beautiful pool section, but we aren't here for the pool. We are here for the gym. So let's cut to in there. Let's see what it's looking like. Much better. That movement in particular is really feeling difficult with my rib being what it is right now. I'm finding I can't really extend all the way and pull it back down, but I am feeling my lats. It is working, but I'm not getting quite that full range of motion because when I get to the top, I feel that pain. If you missed it in my vlog 2 days ago, I found out that body shot that I took like a week ago wasn't just a bad body shot, it actually cracked a rib. So recovering from a cracked rib right now, but still trying to get some work in. I mean, it's still prep, you know, so the diet and the plan can't really take, you know, multiple weeks off. So I just have to be a little bit more smart about the way I do things. So yeah, these are not gonna look quite how they should, but still gonna get it in, still gonna hit the lats. Not doing this one again. That did not feel right. Oh. Well, I would definitely say that that was a much more pleasant lift as far as gym furnishings. It's actually a really decently well put together gym. Obviously the dumbbells, still don't go quite as high as I would like, but at least in the phase that I'm in right now, I don't really need them much higher. At least not for pull day. You guys probably saw especially on those upper back exercises, my rib was really bothering me. So don't get me wrong, I still pushed through. I actually pushed one set further than I was planning to. So I feel a great pump everywhere, but definitely a little shorter than what we would usually do. But weeks like this are definitely abnormal, most nights up until, like 1 a.m, and then getting up early to get to the parks and blah, blah, blah. So to me, staying locked in enough that I'm still hitting the lift every day. I did miss yesterday. Yesterday ended up being way later than I thought it was going to be. So I switched it up a little bit and made it so that Saturday will not be a rest day for me. I'll still go ahead and hit a lift then, just shifted it back, which is perfect because that'll be leg day and I'll be at Old School Barbell, which is 1,000 times better than any of the gyms here, even that one. But yeah, so as long as I, stay locked in, I'm staying locked in on my diet with a little bit more looseness since I'm a week ahead as far as weight loss goes. I'm sticking, almost perfectly to calories. The only thing that is a little different is I'm not like freaking out about macros as much. Obviously I'm walking a ridiculous amount. I've tracked it every day and, you're looking at pretty much a minimum of 20,000 steps every single day, which that alone, I don't know if y'all have ever done some of these longer walking challenges. I mean, you guys know, obviously I did the 100,000 steps challenge, so this is nothing compared to that. But the amount of cardio that just hitting 10,000 steps a day does for you, it's insane. There's a lot of research that shows that hitting 10,000 steps a day is actually more valuable for you than, like, depending on how much you do it, obviously not, crapping on running, but better than going on like a short run every single day. Like, instead of running for an hour, hit 10,000 steps that day. The more slow burning cardio does wonders. So hitting 20,000 steps, and the fact that I'm still lifting, my coach literally had me estimate adding somewhere around another 1,200 calories a day to still be in a deficit. Now it's probably not as steep of a deficit as when I'm back home and completely dialed, but still, that's something. So today and yesterday were my two heaviest days with the way that I mapped out the meals, just because of the parks that we were in and the cheat meals that are assigned to each park. Tomorrow is going to be much lighter, and the day after will be like nothing. And then Saturday, Sunday will be a complete, I don't know what the word is. emptying day, deload day. I don't know what you want to call that, but we are going to completely hydrate like crap, clear out everything, plummet calories, and just flatten out over 2 days. And then kind of see where we're at as far as non-inflated weight goes. You know, my goal was this week, instead of losing 2 to 2.5 pounds, to maybe lose 1 to 1.5. I was okay cutting that progress in half because of how much progress we've made in recent weeks. So we'll have to see. I will update you guys on whether or not I hit that. As far as the math goes right now, I should, but you know, sometimes things go wrong, sometimes things go right, but I'm doing everything in my control. I gotta tell you guys, I'll wrap it up here after I say this. Genuinely, today, I think, being a couple days in, you know, this is my, I think, 3rd or 4th day being here. I think today was probably my biggest battle of just self-control and discipline I've ever had. There were so many times when I could have just eaten, like, you guys don't understand, such an enormous amount. Like when I bulk and I have cheat meals on my bulk, you guys are going to be like, this shouldn't be happening. Like what I could eat, I was taking down, just hitting my calories today and exceeding a little bit, you know, because of the extra cardio. Even with the extra 1200, I'm telling you, especially here, man, I could eat 5,000 calories a day more than what I'm doing right now, and it wouldn't even be difficult. But yeah, so Disney trip next year, guys, I'm already mapping it out. I'm trying to figure it out with the family, you know, to maybe get it when we're back in the US in between traveling. Because if I can go on a bulk phase around then, you guys have no idea. But yeah, so anyway, this is, you know, continuing prep while at Disney. Tomorrow's our last full day. Friday will be sort of a half day. And then we will be back into normal life for a little while. Then we've got another trip a few weeks after that. So we're gonna see what MMA training is like with a cracked rib. And we are just going to keep pushing, as always. I will see you guys tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Anyway, see ya.